Daima, they brought it home in this episode. It was amazing. They just, the whole 18 episodes, was it, leading up to this, or 19? It was just for this. My God. But this, it was just beautiful. So this is like going to be like a Dragon Ball canon Super Saiyan 4 moment for all time. It was epic. Have I mentioned how epic it was? Did I say it was epic? Sorry, I'm like nerding out over Dragon Ball. I've been watching Dragon Ball since I was a kid. So this is, I can't believe I get to like do this for a job. Eyebrows, basically. First, do the frown in the middle. His head is off to the right, kind of along the horizontal. So, you know, over here. So we'll do that typical Dragon Ball. Slightly different eyes. They're kind of roundier. They're not like, yeah, they're kind of different. They're a bit different. Right, so you got that W. The middle one's actually a bit, it's like a pitchfork or a W sort of frown. And then the eyebrows come out from there, like a check mark or a tick line, you know. Boop. Going that way. And then square end, yeah, kind of the same as normal. And then we go back and you get thinner. Not too, I've seen them thinner in different designs, but it's pretty thin. And this is covered by hair, but we'll just do a bit of that just in case we got to see some of that after. And then same on the other side, pretty much. Right, so you're just, you could use rulers if you needed to line things up, but you know, you don't have to. They don't have to be like perfectly symmetrical either. See, that one could be, I think it actually is higher if I'm looking at it now in the show. Yeah, the show one is higher on this side. So now I'll just go square end, and then back down. Boom. Okay, and you could do a bit of this, but it's underneath hair anyway. Okay, so those big eyes, right? And they've got heavy black lines. So we'll go, I'll do like the small line there, and then the long line, like so. Now, they curve them down this way, but will I? Okay, what'll I do? I'm so used to like curving this way. It makes them look angrier. Maybe I'll just do my own, put my own stamp on this. Yeah, see, I like that better than roundy. Do the same over here. Right. And then, and we will thicken these up as well. So. Okay, see that, to me, that's more of a Dragon Ball eye than that soft round thing they did. So here's me being controversial, like probably annoying people. So I'm just gonna thicken this up. Okay, and right, so then his iris, so quite kind of big as well. So half circle, quite large there. And he has pupils, unlike the green Super Saiyan, which is just green eyes. We got some pupils in here, kind of like Ultra Instinct, sort of. I'm gonna do the same. So we start kind of inside the same distance, sort of. It's kind of bigger on this side, maybe. And then half circle. Yeah, he looks intense. Okay, and what else we got? So we got a line up the middle, some hatching here. And hatching under the eyes for those cheek marks. So we'll go away. Yeah, that's right. It's like return to normal, sort of Dragon Ball. Right, so his nose. So kind of like a little bit left to center. It's not like bang in the middle. You get like a line down there. And then it just sort of hooks around like so. And then they always draw in this shadow part around the nose, kind of like a diamond sort of shape. And that's normally shaded darker than the rest. And then we got like a grumpy mouth. And then some hatching underneath the bottom lip. Yeah, so that's pretty close to standard Dragon Ball. In Daima, the eyes are real roundy. Not a fan. But I think they look cooler this way. You could round them up if you wanted, of course. But this is just me. I like my Dragon Ball eyes a certain way. His chin is there. And then his jaw will go up there. And up there. And then we're gonna, like underneath the corner of his eye is where you wanna sort of stop, because then it goes up this way towards his ear and his, like, where his hair spikes sort of start. So we'll go there maybe. That one's kind of a little bit lower. So hair. So we'll start doing his fringe, right? The part in his hair is not in the middle. There's not like a middle spike. It's kind of like over here. And there's kind of like some zigzags just going that way. And then some zigzags going this way. And it comes down over his eyebrow and stuff. So we'll go maybe to there. Okay, so we do have a big old hair spike now, so it comes out from here, right? And then it goes down, hits the eyebrow, and then we go back up here, and the hair spikes are kind of real curvy as well. Like that, and then there's a smaller one on this side. Comes in onto his face a bit. Like so, and then hair spike here. Can we see some of his ears sticking out? We probably can. So like his earlobe is like there. have big ears in Dragon Ball. You know, they stick out quite a bit. And then the earlobe on this side. There. And then maybe you could see a bit of it on this side then. Okay, so we've got like a hair spike going out this way, back in. Kind of comes into here, disappears into his neck. Goes up maybe behind his neck. And then his big shoulder sticks out, but there's like another wavy hair spike here. And then a big one going right up. This probably goes off my page, perhaps, somewhere. And then move more this way. This one actually goes onto his tail. Maybe behind another one. Down there, there could be another one there. Not sure. Things are shaded differently. And on this side, we have a long one coming out from his jaw. And kind of different. They changed things up a bit, basically. It's kind of wavier or something. You can't really see what's happening up here either. But let's say there's a little hair spike going that way. And then one on top of that there. And then this goes that way. His shoulder comes out here. So that means we got like a bigger one here. I think going that way. And then a roundy one coming off the page. So then there's a big one going that way. And then this likely curves there. Okay, so we gotta like figure all this out. So what's that? So we'll just do this. And then big hair spike right up the middle, but we're only like kind of looking at the bottom of these. So we're sort of making all that up a bit, but it's basically like that, all this wavy stuff. Because we're so close up on his head. Right, and then his shoulders here. I think that's all the hair spikes. There might be another one behind his shoulder there, perhaps. Okay, well, we get his anatomy in. So neck muscles coming down from the jaw, going that way. Now these neck muscles always go into the center point of your chest, which is done like that with Goku. And then the chest muscle goes up there, just under his jaw. And then we get like furry spiking stuff coming around his chest. We hit his bicep here. So we can see the bottom part of his chest muscle on this side anyway. And then it starts to get kind of furry. There. Maybe an ab line or something here, just underneath his chest. And a few more neck muscle lines. Maybe his Adam's apple. And then some more monkey fur. Coming up around his shoulder there. And I'm not forgetting there's all texture lines on the hair as well, but I'll just get the rest of all this stuff drawn in before we do that, because it's kind of easier. So his shoulder on this side is like real high up. It's in line with his eyebrows. So it's like here. And again, you want it to be a sort of a textured fur line. So you want to do it like scratchy, sort of like hairy sort of lines. Going that way. And then this comes around like you got like all these hatching lines coming around for the shoulder muscle. And it comes around his bicep. So this like shoulder is quite big here. So it comes around the bicep. And then his bicep comes down across his chest. There's all these hatching lines here. And then I think we get bicep line that way. And then his tricep sticks out fairly far here. And then there is some deltoid muscle lines going that way. And something else sort of here maybe. This is all just shoulder muscle and stuff. So very big shoulder coming towards us. He's got that other spike on his chest. Is there a spike underneath there as well? I think there could be a red spike down here, but I'm not sure. It's because it's real dark. I think there is though, if I remember the younger version of him. It's just sort of, it's all red and that's his body. And then his shoulder sticks out. On this side from here. Okay. Maybe one more hairline or something. Going that way. So his tail sticking out here goes that way, and then the other side is like texture on the tail. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And we got to put texture on the hair spikes. So we'll just do all that. You're just following each hair spike as best you can, doing all these wavy hair spikes. One or two lines is usually enough. Right, and then this curves up that way. And you just keep adding until you are happy. And maybe there should be hair sort of back in there as well. Okay, Goku Super Saiyan 4 from Daima, epic. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.